Today we're going to be doing gear check, equipment check, checklist to make things easier for when you are packing up for your meet. First things first, you're required to have a singlet. You can get one from internet.com. I'll post some links below. You are also required to wear a cotton t-shirt. You're going to need unsupportive underwear, unsupportive shirt, so anything that's not too tight, not compression. And then you're going to need, I usually recommend 2 pairs of socks. So I usually go with 1 pair of long socks, which are required for your deadlift. You're going to need to cover up your calf for your pull. But for the squat and bench, you could use any socks you want as long as it doesn't overlap with your knee sleeves. And you have to make sure that you don't fold your socks over because it's considered a ply. Aside from that, all you really need are some shoes. Now you can go with Chucks for all your lifts, or what I like to do is wear adipowers for the squat and bench, and then I like to wear these Reeboks for the deadlift. Now you don't have to, you can mix and match, do whatever you like for shoes. If you like flat shoes, that's fine. If you squat better with flat shoes, even better. You could save yourself money on buying shoes with a heel in it. Make sure you read the rule book and make sure that you get shoes that are legal. So depending on what height you get, it might not be allowed in your federation. So always check the rule book. So those are the requirements, and I usually recommend getting a comfortable, unsupportive sports bra. I'm not sure about the specifics of what's required for a bra, but they've never said anything to me about any bras. I've never heard anything about any bras. There aren't really any supportive gear you could wear for instead of your sports bra. Try to bring 2 shirts with you on meet day because you're probably going to sweat through the first one. You're going to want a second one, and then for your last event for your deadlift, you can either just wear a shirt or you could go in your sports bra. If you use a belt, obviously take your belt with you. I'll link you guys to where you can get these. I got mine from internet.com. I heard Pioneer makes really good belts too. Best Belts also makes some good belts. It doesn't really matter. They're all roughly the same. They also roughly look the same. Some people complain about customer service from Inzer. I didn't have a problem, but then again, you need to read this website. And on the website it says that custom-made belts take longer to arrive than plain black single prong belts like mine. Mine is just a regular black single prong. If you get it a custom color or if you get a lever belt, I believe it takes a lot longer to arrive. And I mean, they disclose it, so I don't know why you'd complain about something that's disclosed on their website. Next thing, knee sleeves or knee wraps if you're competing classic bra. Get a comfortable pair that you could fit into without struggling. I believe they made a new rule that says if you need more than one person to help you put on your sleeves, it's not allowed. These should be regulation size. I don't really know exactly how long mine are, but you can look on the website. I think mine are Anderson. I'm not sure. But these are really good for squatting and for benching. If you regularly use them, then use them for your meet. If you've never used them before, a meet is probably not a good time to try them, but buy a pair. They're like $20 or something. I know there's the gangster wraps, there's the slingshot ones, there's a bunch of different brands. There's Inzer, Titan. Just get whatever you like and get the firmness that you like. I like a really firm wrap. So I usually recommend for people to take their own chalk with them because sometimes at these longer meets they run out of chalk or they don't have the kind of chalk that you use, but make sure it follows regulations. Usually any powder chalk in brick form is fine. I would also get baby powder for your legs for when you're deadlifting. Just know chalk goes on the hands, baby powder goes on the legs. Don't mix and match. Try not to use them interchangeably. For your warm-ups, I recommend taking a hip circle with you. But again, you have to take with you all the things that you use for your regular training sessions. So I use the hip circle, I use warm-up bands, so different tensions. I have they're Rogue Fitness bands. I use them for squat, for bench, and for deadlift. So I use them for all three. It's very important because it helps you loosen up your upper body, your lower body. And I mean, they're so versatile that I recommend everyone just carries them in their bag. They don't take up a lot of space. It's very easy. I also recommend that you take a foam roller. That's really helpful. Sometimes your back gets a little tight, you could roll it out. Take a pair of sweats with you. So if you're competing in the winter and it's a little bit cold, it'll be nice to pull on your sweats while you're in between attempts, because you want to stay warm if it's taking a little bit long, or if you don't want to go back into the warm-up area to do more reps or more sets. You could just keep your sweats on, keep your legs warm, you're good to go. I also recommend getting a change of clothes. So baby wipes, deodorant, they all will help you stay fresh, stay feeling clean after meet. Sometimes they're really long, sometimes you sweat all day and you feel gross. Aside from that, really easy snacks, bananas, PB&J sandwiches, crackers, candy. Take your supplements, any pre-workout or creatine that you take a lot of water, take like a gallon or 2 gallons, and bring a camera so you could take pictures, and have a handler, have a coach with you handling your numbers, and you're good to go. If I'm missing anything, please comment below. Let me know what I'm missing. I'll add it in the description box. I'll make a list for you guys just to make it easier. If you don't want to look through the entire video, you could scroll to the bottom, check out the description, maybe copy paste it, print it out, make a little checklist for yourselves. I think it would be really helpful, because even if you've done 1, 2, or 3 meets already, you kind of always feel like you're not prepared, and it would be nice to have a little bit of a checklist. What I do is I always have everything in my bag ready to go, because what I train with is what I'm going to have at my meet. So the only extra things I bring are things like changes of clothes or food. That's all. Aside from that, I always have extra socks in my bag. I always have a t-shirt in my bag just in case. Alright, well, that's all for today. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope you're digging the new blonde do. I might keep this for a while. Might grow out my hair though, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching.